in order for me to take this out, what am I doing?
Leaning forward.
I'm also doing what? Posturing up, right? So say all else fails, you're exhausted, and somehow you can drag me down and hold me. I can't take your weapon from here. So a lot of times, like, we'll show stuff in the academy, like say you have nothing left, a position to hold somebody. A lot of guys will just show, he's going for the weapon, whatever, you hit him once good, and I'm down, and then just wrapping tight.
Just hold him down.
Squeeze him with your legs, and I know there's a Japanese triangle you show from here.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty applicable here. You know, because I can't really hurt him. I can hit him in the head, that's not gonna hurt him. Maybe, you know, but he can move his head around for like an eye gouge, but I can't get to his weapon, and he can wait for the cavalry.
This is extremely important because you get in a fight. I mean, after, you know, your adrenaline's going, after, you know, 30 seconds, you're smoked. You know, I mean, you would be unbelievably shocked at how tired you are. If you're fighting a guy, if you're fighting a turkey, you got to hear a story about him fighting a live turkey.
Turkeys will rip you apart, man. I saw that.
Yeah. So, but you know, that's you can't take that lightly, okay? Because if it goes past that, you know, initial contact, depending on your fitness level too, you know, even then though, you've got guys that if you don't train specifically for like fast explosion and fast recovery, you know, like a marathon runner, you know, you'll still, you know, it's different. It's a different type of exertion. You know, that's why we do a lot of the, you know, when you do physical fitness, you know, you do a lot of the interval training. You know, you'll run in for that, you know, minute, you know, catching your breath for 2, and then doing it again. All right.
You guys know what happens, like, when you get in an argument with somebody and all of a sudden they start screaming at you a little bit, or they step it up a little bit. You know that feeling you get? I don't care how tough you are, whatever. Everybody gets that little knot in their stomach. Imagine that like times 3. The physiological response to being under like extreme physical, like stress, mental stress, is like, it happens. Okay, like there was, you know, I've been in a chase where I didn't know my partner was behind me, and I had to go back to the scene to try to retrieve something. I couldn't even get there because I had no idea where I was. So when they talk about this stuff, you read Grossman's book, like On Combat, the physiological response is absolutely true. It's absolutely what happens, and that's why the wrist locks and those small movements, small body movements are not going to work. You will not remember it. I guarantee you. So if all you remember is to wrap a guy up and hold him, okay, that's good. Or just to hold on to here and hit as hard as you can, that's what's going to work. That's something that has to be taken into account. And now police training is really going in that direction, because before it wasn't. And that is a huge thing. Any type of stressor. You even see guys where they have to qualify in the range. Like, we'll do a warm-up shot. And again, I'm an average shot. And everybody's aces. As soon as there's that little stressor of being like, for good, like for keeps, if you don't pass, you can't carry a gun for 6 months, the scores go down. Imagine if it's your life. You know, how your heart beats and everything else, how it really affects your body. So you gotta really think about it with this stuff. That's why, like, you know, the jiu-jitsu holds and everything are effective to a point, but if you think you're gonna remember all those little positions and all those little nuances when you're under stress, and that's not gonna happen. You can't do it.